Hello guys, Prixam here with another guide, this time the tower, the second and the hardest 4-man party dungeon in the game. So for the first pool and the second pool, there will be horrors and sorcerers. The tank picks up the sorcerer, while DPS kills the horrors. So CC some horrors, kill them, try to focus them down. Lastly, the sorcerer. The horrors puts a debuff on you if it hits you, where you take 2% less attribute stats if you get it, and it stacks. You can have several of them. The sorcerer does a shadow bolt or a mind blast on the tank, who should have the aggro on him, and it stacks forever, infinite stacking. After like 3-4 stacks, it hurts a lot. It can one-shot if you don't have the gear. So the cleric should cleanse it every time cleanses of CD. Alright, in this pool, if you have a ranger, he should definitely sabotage the first loyalist, the closest one, and then sleep arrow it when the sabotage is over, while the mage spirit binds the second loyalist, the closest to the wall, so to speak, and just kill the horror and the guard, and then the loyalists. And the loyalists are like in lower garrison. They do their greater fireball on a random target, sometimes and mostly on the tank, hopefully, but it can kill anyone who's low. So cleric, try to keep people topped up here, and DPS and tank try to stun and interrupt the greater fireballs from the loyalists. Alright, we have arrived at the dragon boss, Shazar. Probably gonna be the hardest boss you have done in the game. He has a lot of overlaps, so it goes into fear, into AoE fireball and such, which means everyone has to know their cooldowns, your damage reductions and so on. So when he does a greater fireball, the mage needs to hit his shield, the ranger needs to hit his evasion, the cleric needs to hit his own shield or his own external, aka the discipline. And paladin of course uses salvation to help everyone in the group out, or his shield wall. There is also an option to just use shield wall and tank the greater fireballs if you're highly topped on your health, and save your salvation for the overlap. This boss is quite simple when you realize that he does the sequences exactly the same every time. It's a scripted boss, there's no randomness to it, and the higher DPS you have, the easier it gets of course. But usually if you don't have very good DPS, around 30% the boss will do an overlap. That's the hard part about this boss. So he goes into bellowing fear and then a greater fireball, where basically if the cleric doesn't dark resolve himself, the paladin doesn't bubble or wings himself, it's most likely a wipe. So try to dark resolve, try to bubble, try to wing someone. If you're not wingsing yourself as a paladin, wing the cleric just to be safe. This is a very simple pack. They only do some melee damage, high melee damage, so just keep the tank topped. Tank pops on CDs. Try to hit the same target, don't do like we did here, where everyone hits different targets. Just hit the same target, and it's a very simple. They do nothing. This pool is very simple as well. Just CC a little bit, Frost Nova them, fear them, kill them. Paladin can cleanse the attribute stat reduction they do. And that's it. Just kill all of them and it's good. Here you do the same as you did in the beginning of the dungeon. Kill the horrors, then the sorcerer. So this boss puts a dot on everyone. It's called Mind Blast. He Mind Blasts everyone in the party. It's a dot. Does damage over time, not very much. The mage can cleanse or dispel it if you want to. If you're feeling that there is too much damage going out, then you can do that. He also does a suck-in, like a cyclone, and the mage should teleport instantly out of that, and the ranger should do his evasion before this happens, and also vault out if vault is off CD. Cleric just has to eat it, put shield on himself. Same with the paladin. You can, as a paladin, stand against a wall and he doesn't charge you back, and you don't get the charge stun. There's also a line of sight tactic where the cleric can stand on the wall at the entrance and line of sight the whole fight. He doesn't get cycloned, takes no damage except for the dot. To do that, you have to go somewhere else. I don't know if it's an exploit, so I'm not going to show it on the channel. This boss is quite easy when you get it down, but for some reason it's very hard for most people. And most people can kill the first boss, which I think is harder than the second boss, but cannot kill the second. This boss just requires some CD like management, so the cleric and the paladin has to be in agreement when to do their cooldowns. So what we do is we raw dog the first cyclone here. It's the cyclone that does most damage and the push. So you want to be topped for the first cyclone as a tank, and you just take that with no cooldowns. Then in the second one, the cleric does his discipline. Third one, you do your shield wall. Fourth one, you do salvation. And fifth one, if there is one, hopefully there isn't one and the boss is already dead, you just bubble. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. I stream on Twitch every single day. If you want to check it out, check it out. It's in the comments, it's in the description. And yeah, I have many other guides out there. Check out the YouTube channel. There's guides on everything in the game. GG guys, have a good one.